Can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription.
Traveler, Paimon.
It's the Traveler! She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge, dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink. And she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it.
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
Okay, Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju.
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is... Physically, you appear to be in good condition, traveler. In theory, your energy, hence my concern. A clean bill of health is physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition.
Huh? What?
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure. In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant...
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before. Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Think... Traveler! Traveler! Rise and... For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? All right, let Paimon take a look. Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare? Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So... Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning. Then, it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch, or... oh.
Something is missing.
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete. Left unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
Ah! What the... Wait! Paimon remembers you! Your child's master! Skirk? Right! What are you doing here? The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then we left and never learned where you went after that. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair. You. I'll take a glass of wine.
Oh, of course. Coming right. We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tiger.
Coming right up. If I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours. If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink. I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Neither of those things sound good. Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring Paimon. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told...
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up your mind?
So, that's all we know, Miss Skirk. Ma'am, can you help us?
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the...
Oh, okay. Huh? She disappeared!
Wait, hold on. You over...
Oh, no, this includes the drink, so...
I didn't think you two...
We didn't! It was that lady who came and said...
You sure? I could have sworn there were only 2 of you at that table.
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom?
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her? Young lady? About this tall? Wearing a purple dress? She ordered a glass of wine!
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. And it looks like I did open the wine jar. Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all. Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But, this whole situation is giving Paimon the creeps. But anyway...
Rev the engines!
Whoa, what are... Huh, looks like they're collecting something. Huh. Let's go check it out. Coming at ya! A proper send-up!
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Hey there! Time to shine!
Light it up! Try and stop me! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Ah!
So, this is what they were collecting. Yeah. What is going on here?
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will and a dark together. These remnants form what you call god remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces. What are you doing?
Nothing! Just wanted to make sure you were, real? She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities. It was just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Now, can we please get back on track?
Okay. Right. The god remains. So, basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right? Isn't that a good thing? In our experience, god remains are 100% bad news. A lot of
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing, and it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The remains aren't just gone. They were very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the god remains buried in the desert. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Wait, you mean... the stars?
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation. Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. This time, it only took a fragment of your soul, but no one knows. All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost will not be easy. Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern. Souls are fragile things, and
So...
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the...
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to remember that. Now, come along.
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But nope, She's just like when we met her in the primordial sea. So cold. Well, whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is a super embarrassing nickname. Ah, Paimon's got it. Frosty the Lavender Melon. Serves that Ice Queen right. Anyway, the important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back. So, let's follow her and see what sort of plan she's got. Whoa! This place is way bigger than Paimon expected.
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here. It is. I brought you here because time flows differently in this place. I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
Ajax? Oh, right! That's Child's real name! Yeah, Paimon remembers him mentioning something like that. So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world? That should mean we're safe from that power-hungry soul snatcher for now.
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the Traveler now. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having some connection to the abyss. It could even be a domain similar to this one. The thief whose abyssal power can grant a special form of... Okay, do you plan to learn? That tracks.
And you're saying that's not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a I'll respect your opinion though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option. A little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream mirroring?
It means experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they see, think, and feel. Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no plans to jump in the deep end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you. With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind.
Huh. You make it sound so simple.
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this entity is hiding, to play it safe, I need to give you some special training first.
Wait, you're gonna teach her some of your Does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples. You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse to waste it.
Oh, she moves fast. Paimon can So, special trick. The last time something like this happened was probably anti-Raiden Shogun training, right? Oh, feels like a lifetime ago. Skirk seems pretty strong too, though. Remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet? Maybe...
Ready? Your training will be split into 3 stages. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this area. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fighters. Consciously or...
You bet. There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching. Oh, and Kazuha, Ayaka. Yeah, we've met sword masters like you in every nation we've been through. You sparred with a bunch of them too, right?
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need to use the human body as an analogy. Your style is your skeleton. The foundation. Improving your sword fighting is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger and taller, but you didn't add any muscle mass, you need to do some introspection. Take a good, hard look at your past experience. Only then will you get the full utility out of all your thoughts and observations along the way.
Wait, Paimon thought you were gonna teach her some cool new moves. Like,
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. But right now, our sword styles are so wildly different that there are no shortcuts in the pursuit of... That's all I have to say. Time to make a start. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
this is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler! Drop!
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
Starball!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person and ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface? What's their guiding philosophy? What's their state of mind as they maneuver their weapon? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind. This is the only...
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Rain Cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Looks like you've made some real...
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually...
Yeah, meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps.
Go get some sleep. Sometimes, you have to practice a single movement 1,000,000, maybe 10,000,000 times, before the breakthrough moment comes. Nothing in the outside world can help you in this process. The most important thing is to remain patient.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me, You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing, but I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday.
I went diving and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb though with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just... Oh, and today I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on it...
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you gonna hear me call you for dinner up there in the star?
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway...
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives out.
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all...
The stars shimmer high above. Mountains as far as the eye can see. And endless... I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. I'm sick of being a kid. But for now...
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children. Stay back!
They're coming!
Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared.
This way!
We'll never make it!
Fire. There's fire everywhere.
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink. Showed you the best our home has to offer.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife.
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed to prevent them from making some kind of last stand. We're planning to
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little...
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right?
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you...
What happened? You're bleeding a lot.
This is the place.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can. Don't. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but my clever girl, so curious. You're already...
Whenever you miss us, remember, life is a gift.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A set... You! Stop singing! Shut it!
Da
You're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. This time, the focus is elemental energy.
Mans! No dead. Well, except for the fact that Paimon's.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even. The natural energy of Tevat is, of course, elemental energy. Abyssal power, yes. My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole. The elemental energy of Tevat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition. A keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach it to you. So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That true growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can! Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Blown away! Windblade!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes! Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Go! Go!
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without it, it means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power, so be bold. Do not be afraid to... Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the long enough for you to lose yourself in your training. Which is a good... Get some rest. When you wake up... If you wish to master the elements at a fundamental level,
what is the secret to power? Longing, hatred, the fear of losing those you love. The fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome. That fear is now part of you. Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master, I can barely...
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. After all, good Skirk. Once
cold.
These are signs that you are each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed. Each time you claw. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the...
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the finals, so wanna head over now?
From your training so far, you have gained a better command of the sword. And that's only now, it's time to focus on how you think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. Ready? Not bad. Just like your brother. Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
Hey, no fair! That's cheating!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can— How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me, but you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision, and this is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus. Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You...
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, you must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, you managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. Warriors will train day and night. One mistake, one moment.
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she?
Yeah, well, that's a given. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still...
Incredible.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to...
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run! Skirk! Run! Only death
Let's see here. First things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in...
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet.
Oh, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment... Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day...
Right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast? Of course you are! That's why Skirk and Paimon got this. Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook!
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
Ugh, so full. Okay, it's Paimon's.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now, second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve the missing part. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was... You and I might never meet again, traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax. Okay, not the angle I was expecting. I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless dark. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. No. I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways. No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of the... Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the board. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the... to become strong. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. Okay.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there. But it's been years now, and
Well, your last question? Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember. Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Time to go! Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Attack! That's the way. Watch out!